Hi, we're back in the kitchen, and look who I have here.
Hello, Sama from Dada Eats. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
I don't know why I'm asking. We've been hanging out for the last 30 minutes. But I am so excited to have Sama here today. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
If you haven't stalked Dada Eats on Instagram, you probably should, because I found you probably, I don't know, 4 to 5 months ago, and her recipes are like chocolate food porn. I've been seeing her eating chocolate chips.
But like also healthy, so like that's what we're just saying, right?
Like grain-free, paleo, and then when you watch your stories, it's like healthy dinner recipes too, and she does all the things. You may have seen her on the digital Today Show platform with her own little cooking show.
Yes, little cooking show, #cooking on the Today Show. You can watch it there.
And so many more fun things to come. I now have chocolate in my sleeve.
I'm obsessed. Why am I not joining you though?
I used to eat a half bag a day of these.
They're so good. Oh, literally.
Do you want to know what we're eating?
Oh.
Shout out to Enjoy Life.
Mini chocolate chips.
Mini chocolate chips.
And we're making something really delicious with them too.
Yeah, so maybe what are we making today? We can preface.
Okay. We're gonna be making some peanut butter cookie dough balls, bites, whatever, with chocolate chips and a little flake sea salt. They're no bake, which is amazing. If you don't feel like turning on your oven. And yeah, we're just gonna store it in the fridge. It's gonna be amazing.
Amazing. Before we get started, a few questions for Sama. So how did you get interested in food?
So I was always interested in food. I was always the one who wanted to experiment with food in my family growing up. But the whole allergy-friendly healthy thing, my mom was like, where did you get this from?
Right, like do you have allergies? Are you gluten-free?
I'm not gluten-free.
See, people, you don't have to be gluten-free to enjoy gluten-free recipes, and people who aren't gluten-free recognize that it's so good.
I'm just obsessed with using like gluten-free flours, like almond flour and coconut flour, because I just love the taste of it. It tastes so much more like moist and chewy. I think they hate that word moist, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
They do, they totally do. But no, I've always been really interested in food, and when I got into health and fitness and things like that in college, that's where I really started developing recipes and getting really excited about what I could create in the kitchen.
Yep. Yeah. Amazing. So you also, obviously we referenced the Today Show. How did that come about?
Yes. So I really wanted to go into television in college, so I studied media at Berkeley. And then, oh man, I'm like choking on these.
She's a Cali girl.
Like, literally going to Yes, I'm from California originally. Went to school at Berkeley, studied media, and then moved to New York to join the PAGE program in New York. So I did that for a year, and then was at the Today Show for 2 years. So it was amazing, awesome, and it was just an amazing experience. Waking up at 3 a.m. every day is no joke though, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
I used to complain about having to wake up at like 5:30.
No. 3 is like the middle of the night though. It's like insane.
Right.
But when you love the people you work with, it's like you're all in it together.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Good vibe.
Yes.
Dream. Okay, do you have a favorite recipe? This is a new one that we're doing today.
This is a new one that we're doing today. Favorite recipe is like, I guess like kind of like choosing favorite child. So it's like a little tough, but these are up there, girl. These are
really?
Yeah, I think you're gonna love them.
So she posted these on her Instagram yesterday, and I think I commented a few times. I DM'd her story and commented like, is this what we're doing tomorrow? Because I'm very excited about it.
Especially for you and gluten-free. So, yeah.
Well, I will let you walk us through.
Should we get started? Okay.
What we're doing here.
Okay, so we're gonna start with a little base of peanut butter. You can use almond butter, cashew butter if you want, whatever you prefer, that totally works. We're just gonna add a little bit of that into a bowl. So you can just go ahead and spoon that out. We want creamy peanut butter, almond butter, whatever you use. We're just gonna put a little bit of in there, and then we're just gonna add the rest of our ingredients. So I love using almond butter in this too, cashew butter. It's really up to you. Whatever you have in the cabinet totally works. Now I've got peanut butter all over my hands, but I love it.
Yep.
Okay, what's cool about this recipe too is that it's vegan and gluten-free. So we're using no dairy, we're using no eggs. So it's great if you ran out of eggs in the fridge, like cool, you can still make this. Okay, now for our sweetener. We're using just a little bit of maple syrup. So an unrefined sweetener, which I love. This and coconut sugar are actually my favorite sweeteners.
I agree. I'm more maple versus honey.
Yes.
I don't know why.
It just adds like a nice warm, like caramelly taste. Yeah, it's amazing. A gorgeous thing. So we're adding a little bit of maple. Not too much, just a few tablespoons. Perfect. And I kind of like the chewiness and sort of the taste of peanut butter so much that like it doesn't really need that much sweetness. And we're going to be adding some of those chocolate chips in there as well.
So far we have peanut butter and maple syrup.
Yes. So I'm starting with my wet ingredients first, as you can see. So I've got the peanut butter in there, and the maple syrup, of course, can't forget that, little sweetener. And now I'm just gonna add a little bit of vanilla extract. So as you can see, I like don't measure because I love to sort of wing it in the kitchen.
Wing it's fun. That's how I learn my recipes.
That's how you learn it, and then sometimes I'll just go backtrack and then write the recipe afterwards, just because I just love to just experiment and see what works best. So just a little bit of vanilla, not too much. This is a pretty small batch recipe as well. It doesn't make too many, which is nice.
Yeah,
Are you a peanut butter and almond butter girl, by the way?
Okay, so almond butter, but honestly, it's okay if, like, no, that I don't know why I'm even like downplaying it. Almond butter, but I love peanut butter too.
It's just a gorgeous thing.
I was actually a peanut butter queen, and then I went all almond butter during the almond butter craze, and now I just I'm fine with whatever.
So now, speaking of almonds, and we're gonna add a little bit of almond flour. So the only things that I'm using, flour is gluten-free, of course, that I'm using almond flour and coconut flour.
Oh, cool, both of them.
Both of them. That's my favorite blend, honestly, because it just like creates this really nice, like, almost like cakey texture, which is insane.
And here's a rule about almond flour and coconut flour.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Typically for every 1 cup of almond flour, let's say you wanted to sub and just do coconut flour, you use a 1/4 cup of coconut flour.
Yeah.
So however much coconut flour goes into a recipe, it's always going to be way less than the amount of almond flour if you are using both.
Because it's very absorbent, so coconut flour just like really soaks up all that.
You don't want it to be too dense.
Exactly. So that's also kind of why I love it though, because it just like really soaks up all of that, kind of like the wet ingredients that you use at the beginning. So now I've just got a little bit of almond flour and coconut flour, not too much. And now I'm just gonna mix it all together. And if it may seem like a little bit dry at first, that's totally fine. You just gotta keep mixing because it's gonna kind of get this like nice cookie dough consistency.
Yeah.
I brought these to work yesterday and I had some of my co-workers taste it and they're like, wait, like, am I eating raw cookie dough? Like, am I gonna get sick from this?
I'm so excited.
Like, no. You guys are gonna be
My
fine.
sweet tooth is like crazy today. I think because I've been really good recently, especially when I'm in New York. I think my metabolism is like super revved right now because I'm walking a ton in the cold. So my metabolism is like give me food, and like I just default to chocolate.
What's your favorite chocolate? Like dark chocolate?
So Enjoy Life is my favorite brand for
obsessed.
Like gluten-free, dairy-free chocolate. Yeah. I love them. And then like Hugh Kitchen is amazing.
Love them.
But yeah, for recipes specifically, Enjoy Life, just like their chips are amazing.
Love it. Okay, so I want to show you guys kind of the consistency. Look at that. So it's almost like cookie dough, right? And now it's kind of...
And there's no egg, so you can eat it, which is why it's raw, and we can...
completely
do what we want with it.
Exactly. And now it's like a little bit sticky too, so we can just form it into our cookie dough bites. So you want to do that together?
Yes.
Oh wait, actually, how could I forget this? Before we're gonna put some chocolate chips in there, and then we're gonna add some more on top because like aesthetics, all of that.
Always for the Instagram photo, you do a little bit more.
Yeah. So I'm gonna add some chocolate chips in there. It's going straight in there. We love a lot of chocolate. I think I didn't overdo it, right?
That's good. No,
okay.
There's no such thing as overdoing.
No such thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna get that kind of like folded in, and now let's just like go ahead and form them into little cookie dough bites.
I'm just getting handsy.
Wash your hands, fam.
Yeah, I washed my hands, I promise.
We did that.
Okay.
Right? And like now it's like kind of nice and like, it's like sticky.
Oh my god, yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
So this is a ball.
It is. Oh, and what I love to do too.
Is this like a good size?
That's like gorgeous. I love it.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I like have a lot of chocolate chips in this one. Like right there. Yeah, so what I like to do also after we do this is add a little bit of flake sea salt on top.
Oh, yeah.
It's my favorite thing to do because it really brings out the sweetness. And then you just like a little nice, like...
Whenever I see like a Hugh Kitchen bar or like a chocolate bar and they have like the plain version and then they have the sea salt version, I'm like, yep, give me sea salt.
I know. It's amazing. And what's cool about this too is that it's no bake. So like, especially like in the summer too, I mean, when you just like don't want to turn your oven on and it's hot.
Oh, it's such a good point.
Right? And it's like hot and you're like, I'm already sweating. Like, why would I turn my oven on? 350 seems like a really big thing to do right now.
Right.
Then you just go ahead and make these. And we're gonna pop them in the fridge when we're done. We're almost like there. What I also do, which is crazy, I don't know, is it crazy? I save a little bit of dough and like whatever spoon I have, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna eat this.
I never clean out a bowl. I mean, maybe I should not leave myself all of the, like some, you know, dough, but
literally no cookie dough left behind. That's our dream. I kind of want to save these little chocolate chips for you to just eat.
Right, because
I want that. That is for you.
It's like little bits of dough and chocolate.
Yeah, look at that. That's the way to do it. See, this is why I know we're friends.
This is great.
Okay. So now,
I already know it's good.
We form them into little cookie dough bites. And now I'm just gonna take a little bit of flake sea salt, just a little bit, and I'm just gonna put it on top. Then we're gonna pop it in the fridge just for like 30 minutes, just until it gets nice and firm. And then it's done. You just store it in the fridge for a colder bite. You don't really have to because there's nothing perishable in it, but I definitely recommend it, prefer it. Tastes really good when it's nice and chilled. Look at that. We're just gonna pop it in the fridge.
Dream. Oh my gosh.
And then also what you can do is like, see these little chocolate chips? Just like pop them
Stick them on top.
Stick them on top. Again, for the photo, we can add a little bit more.
Or just eat them.
Yeah, or just eat them.
Right.
Which is what we also like to do. Just so that they look kind of cute. This is what I did in my Instagram. I just like popped them in the middle.
So good. And you can check out for like the proper quantities and whatnot, check out at Eats.
Yes.
Love. So we'll refrigerate.
Right. We're gonna refrigerate.
Okay, 30 minutes have passed. I've been very anxious, and look what we have here. So I'll show you guys. Oh, it's nice and firm.
Yeah, you have to
if you freeze it, will it be more like ice cream-ish?
It will be, but you'll have to let it thaw for a little bit. So I recommend first, just because it gives you that like nice chilled but like still chewy bite. I want a taste test review. Okay. What do we think?
So it's nice and firm. It stays together. It's crack. I'm happy.
I'm quoting you on that one for sure.
Oh my god.
Good,
this is great.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you like it.
If you need to make this, you guys literally saw it took 4 minutes to put together.
So easy.
And then I think you could probably eat it even after like 15 minutes. Sometimes when I'm in a rush and I really want to eat it, I put it in the freezer for like 10. And then that's as if it's been in the refrigerator.
Yep.
But this is amazing.
So glad you like it.
Like,
minimal ingredients, super easy to make, and like customizable too. Like you can totally use almond or cashew, whatever you prefer.
can I tell you the best part?
Yes, tell me.
The sea salt on top.
Right? It really pulls it together.
Highly recommend
doing that. It
doing
brings
that.
out the sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dream.
Yay.
Well, thank you for coming over.
Thanks for
Thank you for all
having me.
my treats.
So excited. Yeah, please.
Oh my god, this is amazing. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Get ready because this one's gonna be coming out of the channel. Or she has a channel for today, but maybe one of her own soon as well.
Yeah, coming soon.
And check out Dada Eats for the full recipe. Follow No Bread. And goodbye.